Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia State's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players.
Oh, he's got some space. Discards him with the stiff arm. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. After that last completion, it's second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Makes the catch.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hall. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Takes the handoff. It's Hall. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Tackled there by the defense. Nevada going quickly. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. To the air on first down. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Panthers! And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Nevada, 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The kick is on its way. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Takes the handoff. It's Hall. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Finds his target down the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Ready to start things here in the 2nd half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Nevada going quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick tempo here for the offense. Makes the catch. It's Rigby. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. Off play action on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Nevada! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Wisconsin. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hall. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Rigby. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Nevada going quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. First down for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got a man, it's Gibson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rigby. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Offense lining up quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gets open down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the run, it's Hall. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a little space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. Wolfpack will get the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Brown. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Brown. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burleson.
And these offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was looking to the end zone and they couldn't make the connection. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.